a baby. Don't blink. Don't blink, cause she counts for you. Beth is not violent in the way people expect. She's violent in turn and guilt at the last touch. Oh no, she counts blink. Don't blink, don't blink. I blink, I think I blink. No, she blinks. On its own gravity, her thoughts arrive wrong, sideways, too fast. Images stack on top of each other like transparencies nobody asks to see. She doesn't want the six ideas, they show up like spam from the universe itself. She's an artistic genius, the way earthquakes are geologicist. By force, not permission, creation leaks out and analyzes. And now it's well drowning in its name a pattern while repeating it. They want to make her a symbol, a cautionary tale, a mascot for dysfunction. She refuses all of it. She isn't a monster, she isn't a saint. She's an artist whose mind burns hotter than her containment system. And sometimes the damage is self-inflicted because there's no safe place to aim the blast. Buffalo Beth survives by turning chaos into artifacts. If she didn't, the chaos would keep her. Her thoughts are still deranged, still sideways, still arriving out of order. But some of them land on you, not personally and not emotionally. More like how weather notices the city. She's an artistic genius because she sees patterns where none are supposed to exist. Connections spark between unrelated things. Voices repeat, faces echo. Your outline fits somewhere in her mental architecture. And she hasn't decided yet whether it's structural or something to remove, something much worse. She mutilates herself like she's testing hypotheses. Pain is collaboration, reality is a tuning fork. If her own body responds predictably, then the rest of the world might too. Beth drifts through rooms like gravity is optional. A space case I slightly off timing a second wrong. She laughs when silence was expected. She goes quiet when the room leans in. People feel it, then the subtle calculation. She's the sense that they've been registered. Her thoughts are cinematic, they're practical, unadorned. They don't announce themselves as threats. They show up as curiosity that lingers too long. Buffalo Beth knows the difference between metaphor and action. That's what makes her dangerous. She can't talk about distraction as art, self-harm as concept, violence as abstraction, and then without ceremony decides distraction has run its course. You won't hear her coming, not because she's stealthy, but because she doesn't move toward you at all. She lets you orbit her. They try to make her a symbol. Mad artist, broken girl, tragic genius, that's comforting. Symbols don't reach out, symbols don't remember your face. Buffalo Beth isn't hunting, she's available, and sometimes that's worse. She survives by turning chaos into artifacts. Everyone else survives by not mistaking her. She moves like static in a locked-in room. Eyes never land on, but they circle you. Mind full of knives made out of metaphors. She cuts herself thinking to just check what's true. Art spills out when the pressure hits. Canvas shaking like it knows her name. She's not loud, she's deliberate. Quiet like a thought that ruins your day. Space case drifting, gravity optional. Laugh soft, beat her timing's pathological. Genius warped, wires crossed, every idea feels operational. She bleeds into the margins, not the page. Treats her body like a prototype. If pain still talks, she listens good. Means the signal's coming in tonight. They say watch out when Beth is around. Say her name like it's a warning sound. Don't follow her thoughts, don't play along. Don't stand too close when she's humming that song. Buffalo Beth, yeah, that's the myth. Her half obsession, half abyss. You don't know if you're being watched or already on the list. And she doesn't chase, she lets it happen. People step in like it's fate. Curiosity kills slower than fear, and she's got both on tap, just wait.
She mutilates herself like she's testing hypotheses. Pain is collaboration, reality as a tuning fork. If her own body responds predictably, then the rest of the world might too. Beth drifts through rooms like gravity is optional. A space case I slightly off timing, a second wrong. She laughs where silence was expected. She goes quiet when the room
people feel it, then the subtle calculation. The sense that they're being registered. Her sick thoughts are cinematic, they're practical. Unlike door, they don't announce themselves as such. They show up as curiosity that lingers too long, and there's a tension that doesn't blink.
Buffalo knows the difference between man form and action. That's what makes her dangerous. She can't talk about destruction and hurt. They'll try to confess, and then without ceremony, decide that action has run its course. You won't hear her coming, not because she's guilty, but because she doesn't look already at all. She likes you or the her. They try to make her a symbol. Now the spoken word, tragic genius that's comforting. Symbols don't reach out, symbols don't remember your face. Buffalo, but this is hurting. She's available, and sometimes that's worse. She survives by turning chaos into artifact. Everyone else survives by not mistaking the silence for safety. She moves like static, they are watching you. I've never left, but they circle you. Mindful of nightmares, metaphors, cuts her scepters to check what's true. Art spills out when the pressure hits. Canvas shaking like it knows her name. She's not loud, she's deliberate. Quite like a thought that ruins her day. Space, case, drifting, gravity, optional. Last offbeat, timing, pathological. Genius, what, wires crossed. Every idea feels operational. She
Bleeds into the margins of the page. She's a body at the prototype. It can't self-talk. She misses notes. Needs a signal's coming way too late. They say watch out when Beth's around. Say her name like it's a warning sound. Don't follow her thoughts and don't play alone. Don't stand too close when she's humming that song. Buffalo Beth, yeah, that's a myth. Half obsession and half of this. You don't know what you're doing, what's already on the list. She doesn't change, she lets it happen. People step in like a trait. Curiosity, so slow and you feel it. She's not more than precious weight. Six ideas, how she doesn't invite them. They kick the door and make a mess. She knows the slowly that it flies up awareness, never saved her yet. Talks and jokes, hiding art, while it stays inside me strange. But sometimes concepts get boring and abstraction once it fades. She tilts her head like she's deciding if you're pressure or just noise. That pause right there, that moment you made your choice. They say stay clear when Beth is around. Basements come when she's in town. Don't press her silence, don't press her blood. Don't confuse restraint with running out of thoughts. Buffalo Beth, say it slow. Legend grows when secrets go. She's not a monster, not a joke. Just someone you do not need to know. This isn't a warning, it's an observation. Someone looks back at you, some minds don't stop at the edge. Buffalo Beth doesn't think in sentences anymore. Her brain re-associates with intent. Ideas already have form, already spreading out. It sounds like radiation, nobody knows the dose. She's hardly meaning it to herself just to see if it sticks. She's body treated like a whiteboard that keeps erasing itself. Pain isn't the point, feedback is space case. Space case, 15 eyes miss the line. Laughing too early, stopping too late. She hears scattered inside appliances. Then she hears you inside too. Thoughts fire like busted records. Cut, edit, delete, repeat. She can't tell where the metaphor ends. And she's not caring, feeling so good. People call her genius like it's a compliment. It's not, it's a diagnosis without treatment. She sees her numbers for every moment and half of them. And with you very still in her imagination. Buffalo Beth comes when she's close. And that's not comfort, that is buffering. She's running simulation that she knew were late. Because reality won't stay solid otherwise.
Count flames, she's counting flames. Buffalo Beth doesn't think in sentences anymore. Her brain free associates with intent. Ideas are rifling, not formed. Already sweating, art leaks out like radiation. Nobody knows the dose, everybody feels sick after. She's carving meaning into herself just to see if it sticks. Body treated like a whiteboard that keeps erasing itself. Pain isn't the point.
Feedback is space case drifting, eyes misaligned, laughing too early and stopping
Silence stretches, she fills it with intended. Let's it ferment. This is rage, this is
chaos. This is focus that has slipped its leash. Buffalo Beth isn't hunting. Hunting requires urgency. She's editing the scene.
If she stares too long, you'll feel it. Like being highlighted, like becoming material. Whether everyone else survives depends on how close they stand to the work in progress. She moves like static in a locked-in room. Eyes never land, but they
Circle you, mindful of knowledge made out of metaphors. Cuts herself just thinking she should check what's true. Or spills out when the pressure hits. Hands are shaking like you know her name. She's not loud, she's deliberate. Quiet like a thought that wounds you're dead. Space gets tricky, gravity optional. Loss off beat timing is pathological. Genius warped way across every idea feels operational. She bleeds into the margins, not the pain.
Treats her body like a prototype. If pain still talks, she listens close. Means the signal's coming in tonight. They say watch out when Beth
around, say her name like it's a warning sound. Don't follow her thoughts, don't play along. Don't stand too close when she's humming that song. Buffalo Beth.
That's the myth. Half obsession, half abyss.
She don't know if you're being watched or already on the list. You don't know if you're being watched or
Already on the list. She doesn't chase, she lets it happen. People stepping like it's fate. Curiosity kills slower than fear, but she's got both on tap just wait. Sick ideas not, she doesn't invite them, they kick the door and make a mess. She knows what's wrong in every flaw, self-awareness never saved her yet. Talks in jokes, hides in art, violence stays implied, restrained. But sometimes concepts get boring and abstraction wants a face. She tilts her head like she's deciding if you're texture or just noise. That pause right there, that's the moment you made a choice. They say stay clear when Beth's around. Basement hum when she's in town. Don't test the side, don't press your head. Don't use me straight, it's running out of fun. Buffalo Beth, say it slow. Legend grows where secrets grow. She's not a monster, not a joke. Just someone that you do not need to know. These are things are warning, it's an observation. Some lies look back at you, some lies don't stop at the edge. Some lies don't stop at the edge. Some others back at you, and some lies don't stop at the edge. Buffalo Beth, say it slow. Legend grows where secrets grow. She's not a monster, not a joke. Just someone you don't
need to know. Buffalo Beth, say it slow. She tilts her head like she's deciding if you want texture or just noise. What the pause right there? You made a choice.
Buffalo Beth doesn't think in sentences anymore. Her brain free associates with intent. Her ideas arrive, foaming half formed. Already sweating, that feels like radiation. Nobody knows the dose. Everybody feels sick after. She's colored in meaning into herself just to see if it fits. Her body like a whiteboard and keeps erasing itself. Pain is not the point, feedback is. Space case stretching, eyes misaligned. Laughing too early and stopping too late. She hears patterns inside appliances. She hears you mixing them too. Thoughts spiral like busted records. Cut, edit, delete, repeat. She can't cap where the metaphor ends. And she can't stop carrying 3 loops to go.
People call her genius like it's a compliment, it's not. It's a diagnosis without treatment. She sees 10 outcomes for every moment, and half of them end with you still in her imagination. Well, she decides which version makes better art. Buffalo Beth hums when she's close. That's not comfort, that's buffering. She's running simulations. She mutilates because really won't stay. Reality won't stay solid otherwise.
She needs anchors, proof of fiction. If the world resists, it's real. If you resist, interesting variable. Don't blink, cause she counts wings. She counts wings. Oh no, she counts wings. Don't blink, don't blink. I blink, they blink, no. She blinks, she counts wings. She's counting wings. Buffalo Beth doesn't think in sentences anymore. Her brain free associates with intent. Ideas are like foaming half formed. Already sweating, or leaks out like radiation. Nobody knows a dose, everybody feels sick after. She's carving meaning into herself just to see if it fits. Body treated like a whiteboard that keeps erasing itself. Pain isn't the point, feedback is. Space case drifting, eyes misaligned, laughing too early and stopping too late. She hears patterns inside her glasses. She hears you inside them too. Thoughts spiral like that spinning record. Hot edge, delete, repeat. She can tell where the metaphor ends. She stopped caring the ring loops of them. People call her genius like it's a compliment. It's not. It's a diagnosis without treatment. She speaks and outcomes for every moment. And half of
Is it with intent and lets it ferment? This isn't rage, this isn't chaos. This is focus that has slipped its leash. Buffalo Beth isn't hunting, hunting requires urgency. She's editing the scene.
if she stares too long, you'll feel it. Like being highlighted, like becoming material. Cut that, no, keep it. Buffalo Beth survives by turning madness into artifacts. Whether everyone else survives depends on how close they stand to the work in progress. She moves like static in a locked-in room. Eyes never land, but they circle you. Mindful of knowledge made out of metaphors. Cuts herself just thinking.
She should check what's true.
She stays drifting, eyes misaligned, laughing too early and stopping too late. She hears patterns inside appliances. She hears you inside them too. Don't blink. She can't blink. Wrong door, wrong night, wrong curiosity. You should stop walking. Buffalo Beth doesn't think in sentences anymore. Her brain free associates with intent. Ideas arise, foaming, half-formed, already sweaty. Art leaks out like radiation. Nobody knows the dose. Everybody feels sick after. She's carving meaning into herself just to see it. Fix it. Body treated like a white book and keeps erasing it. Pain isn't the point. Feedback is. Space stays drifting, eyes misaligned, laughing too early, stopping too late. She hears patterns inside appliances. She hears you inside them too. Thoughts spiral like busted records. Cut, edit, delete, repeat. She can tell where the metaphor ends, and she stops caring who works at all. She's running simulations. She mutilates because really, reality won't stay sold otherwise.
She needs anchors, proof of fiction. If the world resists, it's real. If you resist, interesting variable. She talks in jokes that land wrong. Sounds like she's remembering something you were never told. Silence stretches. She fills with content and lets it ferment. This isn't rage. This isn't chaos. This is focus that's slipped its niche. Buffalo Beth isn't hunting. Hunting requires urgency. She's editing the scene. If she stares too long, you'll feel it. Like being highlighted.
Like becoming material. Cut that, no, keep it. Buffalo Beth survives by turning madness into artifacts. Whether everyone else survives depends on how close the mind to work in progress.
Back up, wrong door. She moves like static in a locked-in room. I've never land, but they circle you.
Mindful of knives out of metaphors. Cuts herself thinking just to check what's true. Art spills out when the pressure hits. Canvas shaking like it knows her name. She's out loud, she's deliberate. Quiet like a thought that ruins your day. Space case drifting, gravity optional.
Soft beat, timing, pathological. Genius words wide across every idea feels operational. She blends into the margin, not the page.
Buffalo Beth, yeah, that's the myth. Half obsession and half of this. You don't know if you're being watched or already on the list. She doesn't chase, she lets it happen. People stay it like it's fake. Period. Sick ideas, not. She doesn't invite it. They took the door and make a mess. She knows what's wrong, means every flaw self-awareness. Never saved her yet. So tilt her head like she's deciding if you'll text her or just noise. The pause right there, that's the moment you should make a choice.
They say stay clear when Beth's around. Things with her the styles, don't test your luck. Don't confuse restraint with running out of fun. Buffalo Beth, say it slow.
And grows where secrets go. She's not a monster, not a joke. Just someone that you don't wanna know. Buffalo.
Buffalo Beth. Buffalo Beth doesn't think his sentences anymore. She breathes into margins, never paints her body like a prototype. Space, drifting about and irrational. Lack of speech, timing is pathological. Genius work wires cross, everything is operational. They say watch out when Beth's around, and say her name like it's a warning sound.
Don't blink. Don't blink. Don't blink. Don't blink. She counts blinks.
She's counting blinks. She counts blinks. She counts blinks. She counts blinks. Don't blink, don't blink, don't blink. Don't blink, don't blink.
Buffalo Beth doesn't think in sentences anymore. Her brain free associates with intent.
She's carving meaning into herself just to see if it sticks. Her body like a whiteboard and keeps erasing itself. Pain is not the point, feedback is. Space case, drifting eyes misaligned. Laughing too early and stopping too late. She hears patterns inside her.
Fires like busted records. Here's constant amplitude. Thoughts keep firing like busted records. Where the metaphor ends, and he can't stop telling where the metaphor ends, and he can't stop killing free like it does a compliment. It's not a call, it's a diagnosis with a compliment. She sees and outputs a diagram every moment, and how she sees every outcome in her and every moment, and half aside and working makes better go in every Buffalo Beth, hot burning makes better. That's not bad, that's buffering. She's running simulations, she mutilation, but really won't stay. Reality solid, otherwise stay. Reality solid, otherwise. She needs anchors, proof of fiction. If